right there, because if you haven't seen the original raw video that's down there in the description, then I don't want you to watch this video yet, because this video is not to sway you or move you into think like me or to think like something like this or think like anything that. I want you to educate yourself, read some articles, watch the original video, then come right back here. And if you have done all that stuff, then enjoy, because you already know what we about to do. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the THC Temple. And I apologize for fronting on y'all, man. I lied to y'all. I said that I had a big announcement waiting for y'all yesterday, and that we were going to get back to regular schedule. Guess what, man? I need more time. So next weekend, that's when everything gonna get on and popping. And then if I fuck up by then y'all can just shoot me in the neck. I literally send y'all guns and y'all can come hunt me down. But either way, fuck it. The topic of this video, man, is this video that I seen today. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have probably seen it, heard something about it, or seen something. Any of those topics, any of those categories. But check this out. I'm hit this medicine. We're gonna talk about it. So this video was of this. Thanks, Malik, for cutting me off. He called my fucking phone, so I had to put it on airplane mode. I didn't even answer. I hate when people call me when I'm making videos. Somebody could be dying and I wouldn't know. And I really hope that no one's dying right now, because fucking it would be fucked up. But either way, don't call me when I'm making shit, man. But either way, this video, like I said, that you guys probably already seen, is of this party that was taking place in Texas. Somewhere, I think it was like somewhere around Dallas, close to Dallas, either way, in Texas. And my boy, not even my boy, but this guy, basically RoboCop, if you've seen the video, I'm gonna basically kind of try and take you through like the first few minutes of it, you know, without actually watching the video. And actually, before I watched the video, I was seeing all these pictures and not even memes, but, you know, just seeing, you know, videos of it posted on the social media of the girl herself getting tackled. So, you know, I knew that something, you know, had happened, but I just hadn't seen it yet. So I looked up a couple articles. First article I looked at, you know, is telling what's going on. It's talked about, you know, the police statement. The police statement was that basically, they had this pool party going on where some people weren't supposed to be there. Like, you know how they'll have neighborhoods where if you don't actually live in the neighborhood or something like that, then they don't, you know, like, you know, people from outside of the neighborhood coming into it. Just simple as that. Fucking, it was some kind of party like that. Basically, an unauthorized team party. Any party, a team party where, you know, they got shit that going down they ain't supposed to be going down. And not even, you know, to say they were drinking and smoking or whatever, but like it's an unauthorized party. It's a party that they're not supposed to be having. And the cops get called out there, and from the police report, the police statement, they said that the cops showed up, and, you know, they told, you know, they're trying to get, you know, the people to leave, and nobody, basically, the people didn't want to leave. You know, when cops show up to a party, that's basically the end of the party. You know, everybody scram, get the fuck out of there. And for basically what they said from the statement, they said that 2 officers showed up. You know, I guess, you know, like one patrol car, you know, with 2 officers in it showed up, and they were like, yo, y'all need to get up out of here. And they said that, you know, the people didn't want to leave, you know, causing a disturbance, they didn't want to leave. And they said, basically, they said 9 more units, so I don't know if that's 9 more patrol cars itself, or 9 people, individual people, I'm not sure. Either way, 9 units got dispatched back out there, and then they basically said that they did what they had to do to handle the situation. They said that the people, I don't know if the statement actually said that they were being unruly after that, but right after they said that 9 more people were called, they said they took control of the situation. So yeah, that's from the statement. And I think the statement was made before this video came out. This video, basically what it shows in the beginning, you have this RoboCop dude, I don't even know his name, he's just running. He's like, get down, get down, get down. He's pointing to people to get down. And it's like, you know, people that were, I guess, were coming from the party. And these look like they were people coming from the party. And he was running, like, to the scene of the party, you know, more of where it was at. And you know, he's telling, get out, and he does like a roll, and I think he fell by accident, but like he rolled and got back up, so it just looked like he was like playing Call of Duty, like he was like really out here. And the guy who was filming, he was like, what in the hell is going on? Like, you gotta go look at the video. If you haven't seen it, it's in the description, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to lie to you guys and all that hoopla. I don't try to make you guys think of, you know, take my opinion and take it, you know, that, make that your opinion. I give you all the information, I tell you my side of it, and I just give you all the information, and you know, you think what you're supposed to think. That's what what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take information, process it, run it through your brain, and then, get your own, little receipt, get your own little opinion on it, Don't take other people's opinions and make that your opinion. Look at the situation, put yourself in the situation, all that hoopla, and then, you get what you get out of there. But either way, I digress. He's running, a couple of people that sat, I don't think none of those people sat down. He was like, sit down. Because, like, this guy, his whole point was, like, to detain people out of there. It seemed like a lot of people, they were now just, collaborating around and, basically just looking to see what the hell's going on now. And, they have, like, white people out there, they have black people out there and everything, but it seemed like it was more, black younger kids coming from the party. And these kids were probably, like, they didn't look that old. I wouldn't even want to say 11th grade, because these looked like young kids, like 9th and 10th grade. Like, they were young, like, little skinny boys. Like, especially, like, you look at a dude, you could tell, like, he's young because they got the little head and all that shit. So they just look like little guys, little light funny voice. So these guys had to be like 9th, 10th graders, shit like that. 14 to 16 at the most. I don't think it was many 16-year-olds at this party. But there was this one cop, he was just talking to the guys, and he said one thing that caught my attention. He was like, when you see the cops, when the cops come out, don't just run from us. And one thing that took me by, like, that kind of offed me by what he said was because, okay, when there's an unauthorized party, like, say you and your friends go to some house party, and it's getting all wild and crazy. When the cops show up, are you not supposed to run? You're supposed to run. It's an unauthorized party. It's a disturbance. That's why they got called. So you run, and then, like, the cops aren't, when they go to a party, the cops don't show up to, get out on the ground. It's a party in here. It's literally, they walk up there and, some dude, looks out the window, cops here. And then everybody, oh shit, the party's over. That's it. It's literally that simple. There's no sit on the ground. There's no, I'm gonna fuck your mama in the face. It's literally that simple. Presence, they're here, we're gone. But, like I said, from what they say, from the official statement, it said that the people weren't doing that. The people didn't want to leave. So, and the thing that kind of killed me about it, like, that's why I say, watch the video, watch the full video. And I wish I would have said it like a minute ago. But if you're still watching this right now and you haven't watched the video, then click off my video and go watch the video and then come back here later on. But you should, like, go look at the statements and do all that stuff, and yeah, all that before you get that real true opinion. But and I'll probably make a disclaimer after this, but because I gotta edit it now anyway because of the call. But yeah, and not even getting to the assault part. This was the wildest part. Like, okay, he was just pointing people out. They were now not even, they're just grouped around now. Because, when you got police causing a scene now, people are always going to look. It's like I said, it's got white people, black people from the neighborhood. Everybody's looking around now. Like, what in the hell is going on? And basically, he's still pointing. Let me see what track's coming up. Yeah, that's good. No, actually, I don't think it's good. Either way, it'd be alright. The song is not too important right now. But either way, like I said, you got people, just looking around now and one guy, he was actually speaking to the cop. Like I said, the kids that were speaking to the cop, he said, when the cops show up, you don't have to run from us. This was like, a cop just sitting there talking to the people. When he was sitting there talking to him, the guy ran up, the RoboCop, he ran up and said, hey, you guys get on the ground. Like, the guys that were talking to the cop, he said, get on the ground. And they stopped talking to the dude and they got on the ground. And one of my buddies that I was talking to, he's like, training to be a cop or whatnot. He said that guy was a sergeant. So, like the RoboCop was a sergeant. And so, those little guys around there, the guys who are talking, those cops, who are, just, how they say, oh, not all cops are like that. You're right. RoboCop is a cop that's like that. And the cop that was just talking to the kids, even though I don't agree with what he was saying, like, you don't have to run when you see us, like, at a party, like, that's what's supposed to happen, what I'm saying? And then, the party's over. That's what happens. But either way, like I said, because I don't know if, maybe, I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna leave, like, you got the cop saying one thing, but you got the video showing something else. But either way, like I said, you got this one cop, like you say, not all cops are like that, right? You got this one cop who's not like that. He's talking to the kids, trying to, figure out what's going on and, just talk to them. And then you got the cop that's like that coming up and taking over the situation. He's the sergeant. The cop that's like that is the sergeant. So the leader is the one that's like that. So, you know what I'm saying? How birds of a feather flock together. Like, I just can't hang out with a bunch of, violent gang members, people who go around shooting up people over colors and all that stuff. I can't hang out with those guys and just be like, I ain't like that. Not all of us are like that. But come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not doing what they're doing or whatever, when I see it, I need to speak up, and I need to all that stuff, man. Because if you see it going on, it's going on right in front of you, you're just as bad. But yeah. Then this guy I haven't even mentioned the part about when he pulls out the gun and when he beats the girl, not beats the girl, but he fucking when he was detaining people, sit down, and he was talking to them, yelling at them, really. There was these group of people, they were standing in the far enough distance for him to handle what he was doing, but they were standing over there, and I guess they were talking loud enough for him to notice what's going on, and they're talking against him. So excuse me, they was talking, like, the girls, they were over there, the group of girls talking. He just walks over there, hey, you guys get out of here, go across the street. And when you got the fucking, either way, the way they reacted to him, they were like, God damn, you ain't gotta say all this to me, you ain't gotta talk all of this. But the thing about it is, like, because the clip that I saw, it started like when the girl started getting, fucked up. I didn't see what caused her to get fucked up. She was, she was talking to him at first, but then she walked away. And I don't know where she was going. She just walked off. And, like, I guess she was still talking, but she was gone. And the other girls, they were going to somewhere else. But the cop chased her down and then grabbed her by her hair and, like, swung her down and got on her back and all that stuff. And basically just I think he handcuffed her and, yeah, just fucked her up for basically walking away and talking. And there was these guys, like, when he started, like, tussling her like that, guys and people were coming up a little closer trying to figure out, not even trying to figure out, but, like, kind of enraged about what's going on. Then the sergeant pulls out his gun on these guys, and the guys, they were coming up, they weren't coming up, but they were coming up kind of like, yo, man, stop. And when that happens, then the guys, the other cops that were standing around, they were like, oh my God, yo, you got to stop. And like, they came up behind him and grabbed his gun, not really grabbed his gun, but like grabbed him and tried to, stop, because you're about to do something really wild now. And yeah, basically that's it. But I'm going to tell you one thing, man. I'm going to hit this bowl, and I'm going to tell you a little something. Even outside of the topic of race and all that hoopla, you got to look at this, man. You got these cops showing up to a party, doing what they're doing, and yeah, like the biggest part about it, they'll say all cops aren't like that and all this hoopla. Yeah, all cops aren't like that. But like when you have cops around that won't do anything about a cop that is like that makes you like that. That's one thing just on top of that. And, there are a lot of cops out there who would do something, in the hand of that, They wouldn't just sit there and be like, whoa, They wouldn't just sit there and let you do what you're doing. There are a lot of good cops out there that would stop one that's doing some shit like that and be like, hey, man, knock him upside his head or arrest his ass. Or it's a lot of people out there like that. But, in this case, one thing about it, like you look on the internet, you look on the Instagram and YouTube and Yahoo, wherever it is where this video is shown, and you have a lot of people saying, I don't see what they did wrong, and I don't see was this and that, and a whole lot of people saying, oh, but if the cops say something, just listen, and if you this and that, do this and that. And one thing I was thinking right then, man, I was like, these cops that even do this, they're not even the problem. It's the people that's the problem. Who, like, if you can sit there and say that, the cops showing up to a house party or anything, and detaining people, left and right, and especially, this is a joke, not even all of them are detaining. You have one, and everybody else, they're treating it like a regular thing, but you got one knocking the hell out of people. The cop, you got one that's like that going around doing all that. It's like, come on, man. Like, how you really have to be blinded. You really have to just be walking through life like this. Not even with the 3 fingers, like you see through that like that. You have to be walking through like that. Like, there is no way that you're gonna see ever. You know, unless they truly fucking just pry the hands off your face, and then you get that beautiful dose of reality, and then you stab yourself in the head. You know what I'm saying? So, either way, at the end of the day, man, I'm not telling anybody to look at it any kind of way. What I'm saying is, man, think logically, man. Just think logically. Just think logically. Look at everything on a broad state. Remember one thing, you know nothing. We all know nothing about anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Just don't ever generalize nothing. Don't ever just dot to dot, line to line. Leave everything free. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, we'll think a little openly. But either way, I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying, kind of busy for the week. But not even necessarily kind of busy. Either way, I'm going to give you guys some goodies, man. I'm going to be coming back, you know what I'm saying, with the videos and the hideos and the lidios and all that stuff and all that hoopla. But either way, man, just stay safe out there, man, and have a good life. And yeah, make sure that, I don't even know, man, but you already know, love and happiness strong. I don't even know, man. I'm just rambling on now, man. It's a fucked up situation. The fucked up situation is not even the fact that, you know, the shit happened. That's bad. That's very bad. But the American people, we're sitting right here just, yep, it's good. Yep, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Yep. That's the true part. That we're all just being influenced. Like, if you look back, you know, even with Mike Brown and all these other cases, there are both sides. Maybe, you know, he did do something that he needed, you know, maybe it is justified, maybe all that hoopla. But it's starting to get to the point as we keep going farther and farther, whether it's the guy that got shot in Walmart for just walking around with a toy gun and not pointing it at anybody, or, you know, a case like this where it's just obviously when we got videos and we just see this stuff, we clearly see it being wrong. It's no questions on any side. We clearly see it, but it's I don't know, man, it's some kind of bias. As you know, if you guys don't know, I have it written right there. A bias isn't bad, but the inability to realize your bias, the bias that you have, the shit, that's fucked up. Like, that can be dangerous. So, yeah, fucking, I really didn't even look at this pool party situation as this is a whole bunch of kids that look like me. Yeah, I do look at it like that. Of course, I can't say that I don't, but even more, I just look at it as cops showed up to a party like this. Any party. They don't show up to college party. They don't show up to any kind of party like this, man. Come on, dude. Like, you gotta say even that it's not even wrong just because there were black kids, but that it's just wrong in general. Come on now, I'm not telling you to say that, oh, well, America, I don't expect, you know, white people to be like, oh yeah, you're right, we're fucked up, oh, we need to stop it. I do not expect that in 100, 200,000 years. I never expect that. But what I do expect is for you to see something wrong and say that it's wrong, man. It's okay. Nobody's gonna stab you in the heart. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Come on, can we all just admit that? Can we just start admitting when shit is wrong, that it's wrong? But yeah, man, y'all already know. Love y'all, and one day we'll get there. So, fucking, like I said, we don't know nothing. So always open up your brain and try to know everything and learn, not know everything, but learn everything. You know what I'm saying? Expand your horizons, all that hoopla, all that hippie talk. Either way, man, I'm out of here. And love is stronger than anything else, man. So spread it so we can get that good stuff. You already know.